Howdy ho, Dickarinos, it's me once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. It's day one, premiere draft, Final Fantasy on Magic the Gathering, in Magic the Gathering, on Magic the Gathering Arena. That's a lot of Magic the Gathering. Let's gather some of this magic together, shall we? But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe, come on over to twitch.tv/Dick Record and follow the sister channel, which is either Record Player 1 or Dick Record here on YouTube. But with that out of the way, folks, it looks like we're ready already for pack one. Pick one. What are we getting? I really like Yuna. Yuna really wants you to play a bunch of Guardian Force type things, you know, the enchantment summons. So I'm 100% ready to grab her. This is a 4/3 with lifelink that's hard to cast. You may cast artifact spells from your graveyard by paying 3 life in addition to their other costs. It enters with a finality counter on it. That seems okay. One or more artifacts, or this is for the sacrifice deck. Triggers only once each turn. Quista's Trep is actually amazing. This is Snapcaster, but for any graveyard. Right, so you could steal your opponent's removal spell from their graveyard, or their value play from their graveyard. I think that side quest play Blitzball is like too much. I'm taking Yuna, I don't care. I wouldn't mind the Colosseum Behemoth, right? It's a 7/7 with trample that just either destroys an artifact or an enchantment or draws a card. Magic Attack Infantry is very good, as is Resentful Revelation, and Thunder Magic is probably like Red's best removal spell. But yeah, let's get this Yuna, and we're going to try to grab some enchantment creatures. She also likes enchantment creatures? This is rough. Okay, so Steiner's also interesting. He cares about equipment, right? Then there's Rydia. Rydia is like whenever you get a landfall trigger, draw a card. So, and she can summon your enchantment creatures back. Maybe the correct thing is just to grab the Fat Chocobo here. I'm tempted to grab the Adelbert Steiner though, because like there is a legendary theme in green-white. I do like Adelbert Steiner, especially if you can get a bunch of equipment, because then like he becomes huge by himself, and then if you put the equipment on him, he becomes even bigger. And he's just a 2-mana play, right? I think that Zidane's okay, depending on your opponent's board. I don't like these crystals. I think I like the black one maybe the best, and 7 Fat Chocobo seems pretty good, but I'm gonna grab the Adelbert Steiner. I'm gonna grab the Steiner. We need the early plays. Yeah, come here, Steiner. You jerk. Let's see. There's a Thanatha Capuchin, Paragon, First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, Aura, and equipment spells you cast cost 1 less. That seems really good. There's also a Rydia's Return. Turn up to 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. There's a Summon Guardian Force Ifrit. There's the Crystal's Chosen, which this seems like a legitimate card. 7 mana for 4 1/1s, then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. At base rate, this is 7 mana for 4 2/2s. If you have any amount of board's presence, it's even better than that. There's also a Thieves' Knife. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and is a Rouge in addition to its other... I said Rouge on purpose. In addition to its other types. I think I'm supposed to take the Squall because we took the Adelbert. Right, and try to maybe end up in like an equipment deck. It's also, this Squall is just Thanatha Capuchin. She also has like lifelink. Catch a Fish is not great. There's Paladin's Arms. I think that's fine. It's a piece of equipment. To catch a fish is like, let's see. Look at the top card of your library. If it's an artifact or creature, you reveal it, put it in your hand. If you put a card in your hand this way, create a food and transform this enchantment. It becomes a land. So this is mono white ramp. Sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Oh, wow. Okay. And this looks for artifacts or creatures. So it could be like equipments. It could be guardian forces, right? That said, I'm really tempted to just take this Paladin's Arms. And I think that that's more correct than taking side quest Catch a Fish. I think, right? This doesn't give you the food token until you... Yeah, alright. I don't know. It doesn't add to the board. It's just... It feels like it's not good enough. Okay, White Auracite. 100% happy to see this. It is more ramp in mono white. It is also an Oblivion Ring effect, right? Exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this artifact leaves the battlefield, and tap to add white. When you get something like this, it helps to have mana sinks because, you know, but it's just a great play in white. I think that this is white's best common. There's more ways to destroy artifacts, I feel, in this format than I've seen before, for good reason. I'm going to grab this white aura site and be very happy about it. Another white aura site. There's also an insomnia. There's a slash of light. Yeah, I'm grabbing another aura site. I don't know what you guys are on about. Okay. So there's a Blitzball, which might play okay with this. I can also grab a Windurst Federation Center. I think the more correct play is to grab the Blitzball, because we have 1, 2, 3 legendaries, right? This can help us fix for Yuna if we go to like white-red somehow, let's say. This helps us splash for Yuna if we're still playing her, right? So yeah, let's grab that Blitzball, baby. Blitzball. Okay, so there's a Prompto. He's for the black-red deck. Hilgigus is just a big trampling body. There's a Zidane who grabs a creature from your opponent's side of the board, untaps it, gives it lifelink and haste. I missed the lifelink part the first time I saw this card. And then when you give it back, you get a treasure token. So this is really like a 4-mana creature. And I think that is worth taking, possibly over Fate of the Suncrest. So let's take the Zidane for now. It might have been wrong to take that over Fate of the Suncrest, but like it also feels like we're slowly sliding into Boros equipment, right? Slowly. This is the first day of the format, so there's going to be more people that are just reading cards. We're not going to side quest play Blitzball because it's going to be so hard, so really incredibly hard to do 6 damage to a creature, to an opponent during your turn, combat damage too. So this is like a win more. I don't care if it's +2/+0 and double strike. That is a win more. I'm going to take the Magic Tech Infantry. Haste Magic also seems okay as this Ice Flan and World Map, but let's take the Infantry because the Infantry, what's interesting about these is that they're great. If you have like multiples of them, they're a great mana sink. You just like fetch them all up. They then become like 2/1s if you have any artifacts in play, including another artifact in play, including like another one of them. There's that. This is the Strixhaven Stadium. Yeah, that's terrible. I will take the Cloudbound Moogle because 1, it's a flyer, 2, it puts a counter on something else, and 3, you can planescycle it, right? So it's either a 2 or a 5 over the Fate of the Suncrest, right? Sometimes it just makes your creatures more able to attack through certain board states. Let's see what we got here. There's a Monk's Fist, and if we're going to do equipment things, that seems okay. And then there's also a world map. I think we take the Monk's Fist, but I'm not thrilled. Actually, you know what? Let's take the world map. Because it feels like we don't know where we're going. Take another Cloudbound Moogle. We're so far pretty mono-white, actually. With splashing for 2 other cards. Cloud of Darkness. Is it better than Adventurer's Airship? I don't know, but we're taking it. I don't know if we're playing this. Let's put this right over here because it's very hard to cast that with our current pile. Right? And then Haste Magic can go to the side. Alright, so the Mass Immune must be blocked. This is for your aggressive decks. I don't think we're an aggressive deck. There's a Diamond Weapon. Seems good. Another Cloudbound Moogle. There's a Grahatia. Whenever one or more creatures and or artifacts you control die, draw a card. This ability only triggers once each turn. We have a lot of 5s, but we also have a fair amount of Aura Sight. This cares about cards in our graveyard. I feel like Grahatia is the best for what we currently have. And I don't know where we're going from here. The Masamune I don't think is like good enough, right? If this creature dies, that a big ability triggers an additional time. I don't know if that's good enough for us. I don't think that's good for us. Let's just take the Grahatia. We have a lot of 5s. There's Gyat. Gyat! There's also Garnet, Princess of Alexandria. All right, so she's a lifelinker. When she attacks, remove a lore counter from any number of sagas you control. Float a 1/1 counter on her. We got to start grabbing some sagas if I'm going to grab this Garnet. On her, for each lore counter removed this way. Yeah, we got to start seeing some... I'm not seeing sagas. There's also a White Mage's Staff, which it might be more correct to grab here. No, I'm taking this Garnet. I don't care. I don't care. I'm taking this Garnet. We're taking this Garnet. We want to do the Una thing. Come on. Come on. There's a Primal Garuda. Beautiful. Beautiful. Imagine getting this back later on. Just like bringing it back with Una and then like murdering something else at the end of your turn. That seems great. Chocobo Kick. We're not near Chocobo Kick territory yet because I feel like we don't have enough things to get rid of to hit hard with Chocobo Kick. I think we're better off with the Aura Sights, actually. So yeah, let's take this Primal Garuda. It's also a removal spell, right? It's an enchantment creature, Saga Harpy, right? It can help you close out a game by giving another creature flying. Aerith, Gainsborough. Yeah, we're doing lifelink things. There's also Zac Fair. Reach the Horizon, that's not for us. Can I have this whole pack? Like, I wouldn't mind a Fate of the Suncrest. The Zac Fair seems okay. Maybe that'll wheel. I'm going to take the Aerith. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on her. Whenever she dies, put X 1/1 counters on each legendary you control, where X is the number of legendary... 1/1 counters on her. She's just going to get Sephiroth's interventioned too, which is real funny, actually, without Zac to protect her. That said... It's another Blitzball. There's a Town Greeter. There's a Quirrell. Quirrell? I think we need 2s. I'm not the biggest fan of Quirrell, but if we're in the Legendaries deck, then maybe it's fair to just grab another Blitzball. Because, yeah, maybe it's just okay to grab a Blitzball here. Again, we're not sure if we're playing Cloud of Dark. This is Zac Fair. I'm not sure if I'm playing Cloud of Darkness, but we're taking a Zac Fair here to protect all of my other creatures. It's any creature, right? Target creature you control gains indestructible. So I can't protect the white aura site if they somehow have a way to remove it. Alright. The Cloud of Darkness is a White Mage's Staff. There's also a Balam T-Rexor, which I think is one of the better versions of like this Land Cycler. And it might be wise to grab one of those as opposed to like a 2-drop. Just to close out games. Because this is just like, it enters, it gains you 3. But so much of the early game relies on equipment that we have so far. Let's take the staff. Let's take the staff for now. Right? There's an Insomnia. There's a Vane's Treachery. Insomnia can help us play the Cloud of Darkness. We have one world map, which I don't know if we're keeping. Let's take the Insomnia for now. Like, I don't know if I want Grand Pulse Ochu, right? That's for the graveyard value deck. And I don't think we want Lunatic Pandora. What a silly name. I'm sorry. Lunatic Pandora. Yeah, this box is like crazy. Can you imagine? With all the fixing we have, though. Oh, you know what, though? Cloud of Darkness really cares about graveyard value. And I feel like we're not going to have that graveyard value. What's the magic pot do? When it dies, create a treasure token, exile a card from a graveyard. Or another Cloudbound. We have 2 Cloudbound Moogles. I'm going to take the magic pot here. There's also Resentful Revelation, which tells me black might be open-ish. I'm going to take the magic pot. I think that's just like a good card. Or not a good card, but a fine card. There's a Monk's Fist, which kind of plays with what we're trying to do with the equipment stuff. It's not the best equipment, but it's a 2-mana 2/1, essentially. And I don't think we need Charlayan, Nation of Scholars here. There's a bunch of nerds out there forming a nation. Chocobo Kick, or Dwarven Castle Guard, or Windurst. Federation Center. This is hard. I think we take the Dwarven Castle Guard, because we need 2s, I think. Might be wrong. Another Cloudbound Moogle, and there's a Vector. Take the Cloudbound Moogle, but we don't need it. I think I'll take the land here, actually. Gone? Town of Ruin? Yeah, we'll take the Gone. Gone. Fight on. Alright, that can go on the side. Kuja, that's not for us. Jidor is not for us. Saj is Chocobo, that's cute. Renoa Heartily, that seems good. Really want to see some Guardian forces here in like the in our colors. Let's just say our colors. There's a Giat, another dwarf, and whenever an equipment you control enters. It's very, yeah, I don't think there's that many dwarves in this set, right? Giat! I can't believe they named him Giat. And he loots. I think we can take the Renoa. We have so many 5s, though. Is it correct to just take the Saz's Chocobo? Oh, there's a Gubu Gardener, too. Let's take the Gubu Gardener. What are we ramping to? I don't know. Choco, Seeker of Paradise. Whenever one or more birds you control attack, look at the top. That many cards. Yeah, no, that's great. That's fantastic. Put that many cards in our any land card, one land, and the rest in the. Okay, one or more birds you control attack. Look at that many cards on the top of your library. You may put one in your hand. Put any number of land cards onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest in your graveyard. That seems great. And then whenever a land you control enters, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. I think that's great. Taking that over the White Mage's Staff. Kind of regretting not having taken a Charlayan earlier. I think we have enough ways to cast this, though. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Another Dwarven Castle Guard. We have one of those. I don't think we want Shantoto. Maybe we want the Guado Salam here just to make Choco that much easier to cast. We have no use for Insomnia or Gone. And there's Dwarven Castle Guard. And I think those are like the only 2 cards worth playing here. There's a Commune with Beavers as well. I don't really want that. We really just want the enchantment creatures, actually. But Guado Salam I think is great here. Vaughn, I'm not a big fan of. There's a Sid. There's another white aura site. There's a Snow Villiers. I think we're just gonna take the white aura site here. I don't know about you guys. I really like this as like a piece of removal. Yeah, let's take the aura site here. The Sid is like on the splash, and I don't think we're doing enough in terms of like hero stuff between 1 to 3 pieces of equipment, right? Paladin's Arms, White Mage's Staff, and Monk's Fist. So let's see. Esperamu, not what we want. Suplex, Gigantoad. Do we just take the Gigantoad as like a 4? We have a lot of 4s though. Maybe we just want Rydia's Return. That's a 5. 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's a 5. But we do need things to like ramp into, that's the thing. So maybe that's the take here, is just Rydia's Return. Ignis Scientia. Put a land card. The rest in the bottom. Okay. It's not terrible. Certainly better for us than like everything else that I'm seeing here. There's a Bard's Bow. I don't think we want that. Let's take the Ignis. It helps us ramp. There's this. This is the cycle. Sorry, the filter land. There's a Grand Pulse Ochu. We're not taking the Gongaga. So let's take the filter land for now. Feels like we're not playing Zidane like at all. Going into the maybe pile. It looks like we're splashing blue for Ignis and Choco. Right, so that's why I took the capital city, and we have the Guado Salam, and I regret not taking the City of Scholars. Right, we have 3 white aura sites, which I think are great removal. Another Esperamu. There's a weapons vendor, and that's actually a really good card for the equipment decks, because this can make all the expensive equipment just cost 1 at the beginning of combat. It takes 1, right? Now I would be in the mood for like a bow, actually. There's also a Lopered Scout, but let's take the weapons vendor. It also replaces itself, which is great. There's a Quarrel and there's a Fate of the Sunchrist. Why does it just take another Fate? Yeah, let's take some more removal. I like removal a lot, so This Magitech infantry might not be very good. There's a white mage's staff. Also a Charleon. I'm sorry, Charleon. I need another 2. We're gonna have an okay time casting Choco, I feel. It's only a single blue. We'll be fine. This Rydia, I'm sorry, this Yuna is like looking worse though. We have like 1? I think that a lot of people are very hip to the how good the Guardian forces are, right? Like we built the deck for it and we just have 1. We have Primal Garuda and that's it. Doesn't feel great. X-Death, but really none of those. Gigantoad, sure, I'll take a Gigantoad. And up Plains, sure. But we're not playing X-Death, we're not playing, we're not loading up our graveyard. I feel like maybe we were supposed to... No, but like early on, white was like... It felt like that was our seat, right? Let's see. Where are we? X-Death, get out of here. Get out of here. T3. Okay, so we have a lot of creatures, don't we? We have 21 creatures. As a result, we need these. We need these, so we're not cutting those. Those are also creatures. This is a nice removal spell. These are removal spells. Oh, these we need to keep too, right? We're not doing a lot with It's funny, our pack 1, pick 1, and like this early Princess Garnet, they're getting cut. I'm sorry. Zidane, get out of here. Cloud of Darkness, I don't need you. Ignis and Choco, I think, can stay, right? We have 17 plus... We have 21 creatures. As a result, I don't think we need Iridia's return. Right? Maybe we do. I think a world map and a blitzball is fine. Let's cut 1 blitzball. We have a lot of legendaries, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 legendaries. So it's a lot less than we had before. I think Magic Pot's like a little less good here. And Gubu Gardener is like okay, but what are we ramping towards? I guess we're ramping towards Rydia's return, right? We have 1 Magitech Infantry, which is just a 1 mana 2/1. I don't think that cuts it here. I don't think that's good enough. Like, if we had more, I would probably keep it, like 2 or 3. I think I would keep it, but like, it's not doing enough here. It's just a 1 mana 2/1, and sometimes in drafts, it's just like, oh. And it's not always a 2/1. It just feels like, oh, that's not enough. Let's see, we don't need the black sources, right? Yeah, we need the black sources. Get rid of that. We want the Guado Salam and the capital city. We have a world map, and we have a Bleats Ball. 10, 17 lands. Maybe we need less lands simply because we're playing so much ramp. Like, this is a ramp, and then the Aura site is ramp. Cut 1 land was 16 because like our top of our curve is like 5 really. Ignis is also ramp. Choco can be ramp. We have no other birds, which is crazy. I should have taken that early fat chocobo. Sometimes, you know. I think we keep the Rydia's return. So I'm gonna get rid of Fate of the Suncrest. Which doesn't do what we want to do in this, and we'll leave it at 41 cards. Alrighty, folks, it's our first opponent. We're 0-0. This is my first draft, and let's see where this goes. Also, that's some crazy art of, what's that guy's face? This seems okay. Turn 1, world map. Yeah, okay. Let's see, well, actually, we could probably play this. I haven't done drafts since the end of, what's it called, that last set. So, play this for this. play a world map. I guess turn 2 we could just play the Monk's Fist, actually, now that I'm looking at it. This is equipped for 2? Yep, okay. Actually. Like, it worked out, I guess. I don't know. Okay, Queen of Coup. Queen. Okay. So, I think I play another Castle Guard. And then no attacks here, end turn. Crack the world map at the end of their turn. To get a white for the Aura site in case they play something silly here. Because look at them, they're on like Jund Grixis. Grixund? They went deep. There's like a lot of colors going on here. Bard's Bow, sure. This makes a token for Queena. Yeah. That makes a quick token for Queena, which is like insane. I don't know if they attack here. I will double block that Queena. We'll crack this. I don't think that there's anything here that I need to remove. Let's get the white source here. I'm gonna play the Monk's Fist. And then I'm going to put the Monk's Fist on one of these guards. No attacks. Gonna be a little defensive here. I assume that Queen is not going to be that much of a problem. I assume. But if she ends up becoming that much of a problem, you know, right now, Galif's final act. Excuse me, that's an instant? You just, like, let that happen. When this creature dies, put a number of 1/1 counters equal to its power onto one target creature. Are you sacrificing this creature? I'm gonna let that hit me if that's the case. I think we have a lot of like more newer people here, and that's okay. Like that'll happen. My rank got punted all the way down to the bottom. Sure. I know exactly how to block here now. We're gonna double block the Queena with the this and this, and I'm gonna let that hit me. No blocks. Silly. Let's see. We just play this. One or more creatures and/or artifacts you control die. I'm gonna Aura Site steal their Queen of Coup. Because I just have this feeling that that's gonna be a problem. Then we're gonna equip this to this Dwarven Castle Guard. Because the white Aura Site just like it's just ramp. It's just like, oh, you have this now. You have more mana now. Next turn... Can we Graha Tia and Aerith? 5? No, we can't. Alright, what are you? Crown Ludwig's Opus. Whenever they cast a second spell a turn, draw a card. 100%. Oh, you have haste! Oh my gosh, okay. They draw a card. I don't know if that's bad for me or not. I feel like that's bad, right? Maybe we just play this and then equip and then... do that? Grand Pulse Ochu, sure. That equips for like 6. Call the Mountain Chocobo, sure. They get a Mountain and a 2/2. Sure. Play a land. Sure, I take 4. Does this have reach? It has reach. Why does it want to tap like that? Oh, okay. I could double spell here, but then that draws them a card. Second spell each turn, draw a card. So I'm just gonna Grahadia. And then put this on one of these two. Send these in. If they eat my creature, I draw a card? Oh, really? Okay. I'm 100% blocking this, by the way. We're at 8. I can't afford them to have some sort of weird trick. Sure, put it on Barnabas Armor. I guess actually if they're doing that, then they're attacking, which means I don't think we block here actually. Yeah. I think we just Zac Fair. Send all that in. Sure. I could save it. I don't think I want to save it. Although, it becomes a 4/4? A 4/3, and then we still block with the Grahadia. Now this is like really bad if they have a removal spell. I'm hoping they don't. They haven't played a single removal spell though. So summon Fat Choco. Okay. Solve. No removal spell? Lorit Scout. Okay. This Crown is a problem. I really need a removal spell. Yep. Hey. We're blocking, baby. That's the damage. My turn. Okay. The worst part about this is that Aerith has nothing to put her tokens on. So they 100% have to block this. And I gain 6. Now they do go down 2 creatures. Yep. Yep. But I gain 6. Doesn't have anything to put the tokens on. This on that. And end turn. They attack with this though, aren't they just dead? I guess that's my question, right? Like, if they just attack with this, I think they might just be dead. We're dead in 2 slaps from the Barnabas Starmer. Barnabas Starmer. Oh, okay. Sure. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Not that bad. Okay, gets them a land. They could play the land. They play the land, I hope they attack. Yeah. They have something in their hand. Watch this be removal for the Cloudbound removal. Oh, wow. Okay. Sure. What did they get? Lunatic Pandora. All right. Yep. Last one too. Yeah. Okay. Can't afford to take that. We are blocking that. Oh, did I screw up? Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? No, I didn't. Did I screw up? Oh my god. Get out of here. Submit. Stupid thing, I swear to god. No attacks. Their Lunatic Pandora can destroy one of my aura sites, so there is that. What? You may attach an equipment you control to it. Oh, I have to block that now. Yeah? Sure. That's interesting. I 100% have to... Do I have to block that, or do I block this? Oh, yeah, you kill my creature. That's right. Am I dead? Just kill me. Do it. Oh, boy. Alright, very good, very good, very good. I'm a GG them. Good. Wait, no. Good game, good game, good game, good game. That was good. That was good. That came down to, like, the wire. The wire. Yeah, and we had to play around Crown. Jesus Christ, that was fine. New battlefield. These alternate card sheets, wild. 4/4 flying haste. That's already good enough. And then when they cast when an opponent casts their second spell each turn, draw a card. Draw a card. That's nutty. I mean that's a commander card, right? Done. Let's leave match. Here's our second opponent. We're 0-1 going into round 2 or match 2. We lost to some Grixis Jund deck, I want to say. We can keep this. We'll go first. Is actually a great curve out. Staff into Ignis, I think. Into Blitzball Monkfist, possibly, if we keep hitting our lands. Please don't leave up mana for counter magic. That'd be just so incredibly rude. Okay. So we do get to attack here. Just for the free health. You 100% block. Alright. The top 6 cards. Put a land. Unlocks the aura site. That's great. Crystal fragments. Okay. It looks like our opponent is splashing black, but they're the blue-white deck? Alright, let's see. I don't think that the Scorpion Sentinel is worth getting rid of right now. I think we just Blitzball into Monk's Fist. No attacks. Ignis is fine the way that he is, okay? Opponent, how dare you even? Opponent is playing the Esper colors, though. I'm gonna hold on to this white aura site for the time being. Weapons vendor, though. We're hoping that they just, like, tap out for something stupid like that. I don't care for Rufus Shinra, actually, so we're gonna just take that off their hands. What does this do, by the way? Exile this enchantment, then return it transformed as Alexander. I don't remember this from Final Fantasy IX at all. Okay. Play this. Actually, do I care about the Rufus Shinra? Maybe I just want to, like, do this. And then spit out the Gubu Gardener. Draw a card. No attacks. Because, like, if Rufus Shinra attacks this, we just eat it. I put everything in front of him. So they're gonna get a 2-2, but, like, Rufus dies. I hope that they don't have the limit break thing. That'd be pretty bad. Cloudbound Moogle. Okay. Sure. We have access to 5, 6, 7. So I can, like, grab their Cloudbound Moogle and then have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left. Because this flyer is actually, like, an issue. Autopay. Target and equipment I control. Put it on Zachary Fair. No attacks. End turn. White Aura Sight. Okay. What are we hitting? Is it just my White Aura Sight? Because that'd be really funny. Sure. Is it an Aura Sight fight? Aura Sight fight! Aura Sight fight! Alright. Resolve. Sure. Pass. My turn. Okay, so... let's just play this. Put a token on it. And then next we will pay one. Take this. Actually, cancel. Take this. Put it on you. No attacks. End turn. We could make it a 6. A 6/5 if we sacrifice Zach Fair. So if they try to kill our Cloudbound Moogle with anything but exile-based removal. You know? Okay, so it's Noctis, Prince of Lucis. Artifacts, spells from your graveyard. Swamp Cycle. Okay. I think I would have played that, no? Okay, they just wanted the big Scorpion Sentinel. Equip 1. Okay, resolve. They can attack. I don't know if they see it though. We have this Zach Fair site. Sack. Zach Sack. Zach Sack! That's stupid. What do? You can cast artifact spells from your graveyard by paying 3 in addition to their other costs. Okay. Okay. And then there's that. Play this. Next. Decline. Send this in. Sure. Zach, Sack. In turn. We built our own Balam T-Rexor, that's all. And I'm gonna exile their creatures from their graveyard at the end of their turn. One of them with Ignis. So Ironed Giant. Ironed Giant. Okay. How do we deal with that? They can make it a 7/7? Yep. Pass. Get your Marlboro. Create a food. Do I need this? Eh, my turn. Let's see. Choco. Whenever one or more birds you control attack. Sure. Look at that many cards from the top of your library. I'm gonna play the Choco. Next, decline. No attack, end turn. Attacking here would be absolutely ridiculous and dumb of me. Blitz Bowl. Okay, nice. I think we're in a board stall here. I'm gonna take your Cloudbound Moogle. Okay. Land was not great there. I don't know if I have any looting effects. So just gonna pass. Decline. No attacks. End turn. Haha. Ah. What does this do? Quick creature gets +1. Cornered by black mages. Sacrifice a creature. When it dies, I get a 1/1. Pass. Not the best for them. Exile that. And let's crack a food, actually. My turn. Grahatia. Okay. This triggers only once each turn. Decline. If they block it and eat it, I draw a card. That's the only reason why I'm attacking here. That's insane. End turn. That is legitimately insane. I would have just taken it. They're giving up any amount of reach that they would have had. Lock coal. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now ladies. Yes. My turn. Wait, can we? Nothing to grab at. Okay. My turn. Decline. Let it hit you. Just let it hit you. Oh. Unwise. Draw a card. End turn. We can start exiling creatures from our graveyard. I don't think we have anything that gets... Wait, we have Rydia's Return. Instant Ramen. Yep. That's a card. Resolve. Basically cycles for 2. It's another land. Okay. 2 and 3. Resolve. Sure. Oh, that's really good with Noctis, isn't it? And I can never interact with it with Ignis. Oh man, that's really good actually. I did not know that that was a thing. Okay, that's go-go. 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 Please sacrifice that again. Oh, it has a finality counter. Okay. Pieth. A turn. Watto Salami. Autopay. What's it? White Mage's Staff. Put it on that. Back with this dork. Gain a life. Next. Yep. This just draws me another card. Sure. The Elegant Eye. Oh! I think I hold that, actually. No, they're playing black, right? They're playing black, so they might have... Let me see your hand real quick. The coercion effect, and I'd rather them not use that here. Judge Magister Gabranth, sure. I'm surprised that they haven't cracked their crystal equipment. I do get to send in my Cloudbound Moogle. Adelbert Steiner. Oh, that's so good. A decline. Send this in. Gain a life. 7/7 coming in. Alright. We trade. Resolve. I am actually just eating that thing out of the graveyard. Let's see. Capital City. Cycles. What is this going to be? A 4/3? Then, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. And end turn there. I have like 16 cards left in both of our decks. So it's like, I don't know what to do here. Which is great. Fatal Push. Targeting who? Steiner? Aw, shame. Alright. Rest in peace, buddy. Thank you for the card. It's another land. I'm gonna cycle this capital city. What does this do again? Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to creatures you control this turn. Okay. Sure. Resolve. Pass. I don't know if they have like good blocks here. Let's see. Draw a card, then discard a card. Pass. No blocks. It immediately, whatever they draw goes into the graveyard, so... Resolve. It's a land. Okay. Cycle this. Wow, okay. That on you. Play a land. Sure. Next. Auto pay. This onto you. Attack with you. Gain 2 life. Next. 2 damage. I could block Summon Alexander with Grahatia. End turn. Resolve. Man, Fatal Push was big game there. Dark Knight's Great Sword. Okay. Resolve. Get a 4/1. They could pay life to put it on their Summon Alexander. Sure. Sure. Oh wait, I can activate Ignis. Alright, pass. Got Lifelink and Death Touch. Okay. So we don't block that. I think... Oh, okay, so... I'm gonna grab that Blitzball out of the graveyard. while we're between steps so that they can't play it again. They do draw 2 cards here, though. But it prevents them from basically having Noctis go like, hey, I need you to cast that again. Sure. Now we're looting. This is going on real slow. Maybe there are some dirtly matches. I don't know, guys. It's okay. Let's see. Is this artifacts or creatures? Oh, what do you do? Okay. Got a 1/1 counter. Ooh, Excalibur. And that cares if you gain life. Okay, so they didn't move anything. Tap all creatures your opponents control. Ooh, okay. Alright, that's not great. So we gotta take their Titus. I guess the thing that we do here is I play out my entire hand. Next. Auto pay. Targeting equipment I control. Put it on a creature I control. Attack with said creature. Next. I'm gonna crack one of these to draw a card. Okay. 2 damage. So this is going to tap everything I control and then go to the graveyard. I think in response to that, I need to be able to activate Ignis to then exile that so that they can't get it back. I guess I can't. All right. So let's go get back your Blitzballs. All right, let's remove your Blitzball star. And then full control, tap this for green, sacrifice a food, auto pay, get another card, resolve. A world map, of all things, resolve. Taps everything we have, which is unfortunate. Is this enough damage to kill us, though? That's the question that I have. Because they basically just play this again, the crystal fragments, and that's not great for me. Resolve. Becomes a 5/5. They hit me with everything. Yep, of course. They gain 9 here, right? Yeah, they do. Oh, that puts them back to 20. This is 6, 15, 16, 17. 23, 24, 25, 26. 26. And where's my removal? I have so much removal in this stupid deck, and I have no idea where it is. Okay, I'm going to turn off full control. Like, there's 3 of these stupid, aura sites. Like, I could really use some of them. I guess opponent really hasn't been... No, they had Fatal Push. Valkyrie Aerial Unit. Okay. But it enters Surveil 2, sure. I think I'm dead? I might be dead. I don't know. 6, 10, 16, 17, 18... 23, 24, 25, 26. That's 26 damage. Okay, that's unfortunate. What did I do? Okay. Oh, because this is going to get like a bunch of triggers. Yeah, okay, pass. Pass to attackers. If they swing out, though, you may transform it, resolve. Aren't they just dead on the backside? Resolve. Pass. No, they're not. They're taking 20, right? They're up to 24, rather. Resolve. And it loots for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack with that. And we can Rydia's return. This is rough. Rydia's return the Adelbert. Sure. My turn. Okay, we do need all the mana we can get. Okay. I think I do attack with these two, though. These two numbskulls. Decline. Gain 2. Put 1 in my hand. Next to blockers. Are there any more lands even in the deck? Hold on. There's like 3 lands left. Oh god. Okay. So this is a first striker. Yep. Resolve. We didn't lose anything here, so... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 mana. So if I cast Rydia's Return for 9, or for 4, I have 9 left, which means I could put back Adelbert, Steiner, and possibly Zach Fair, and also cast Squall. Yeah. Let's do 2 permanents. Oh, did I just screw that up? Alright, whatever. Steiner. Actually, you know what? No, it's Zed. Cancel. If that's the case, I'm gonna cast this guy. Play this. Sacrifice this for a land, which draws me a card. Sure. Get a plains. I'm gonna play the Aerith. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So equip. This is equip 3? Okay, equip 4. And I guess we will end our turn here. This gives me the ability to crack to activate Ignis to exile something from their graveyard, or to just screwed that up. I forgot the other mode on this. This is the longest match I've ever been in, by the way, folks. I screwed that up. I should have... Sephiroth's Intervention. Who are they targeting? Aerith. That's a shame. Okay. Goodbye, Aerosol. Gain life. I draw a card. Oh my god, finally. Oh, the flyer. Oh, shit. Okay. I guess I could block it with Grahatia. They got a removal spell. We're holding a removal spell. We need one more turn. Sure. It's a 7/7 with Menace. I put 2 things in front of that. Okay. Sure. Great. Dark Star. Pass to blockers. Alright, so we definitely have to put that in front of that or we're dead. This goes in front of this. These 2 go in front of this numbskull. Let's see. We do have to block some of these stupid things. Goes in front of that. Alright, so this is return it to the battlefield tapped face up, trample lifelink. How does that have lifelink again? Oh, it just has lifelink. Okay. You have to block that. I do have this guy still. Okay. This guy is still getting in there, right? So block, 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 block. Can I take... But you have trample too. So I have to put Ignis in front of that. Okay. That's unfortunate. I think I'm like super dead here. Right? That eats that. I gain life here. I'm cracking this just in case. Am I dead? Am I somehow dead? Oh my god. Okay. They're at 26, so... If I cast this, targeting my board, and I aura sight this away... How much would they take here? 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Did I get that right? Please tell me I got that right. Submit. Creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. Good game. Woo! Oh my god. That was insane. Oh, okay. And you know what? That would have been over a turn earlier had I read the card that said creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. Done. We even drew another piece of removal. Not that it mattered. We got there eventually. Leave match. All right, here's our next opponent. We're 1-1 going into match 3 with, I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. We got some value plays going on here, and there's some interesting stuff, and that's it. That's all I got, folks. Keeping this. We have a 2. We technically have a 3. I'd like a white, thank you. Actually, let's just play that. I think we're still playing the capital city, unless the rest of the cards that I draw are literally all untapped lands. Sure, Hectize. Makes the Aura Sight feel bad, and it makes the Monk's Fist feel worse. That's our turn 2, though. Let's pitch the that land. Cool. Guado Salami. I'm sorry. That's so silly. It's great. I love it. Right? It reminds me of in Final Fantasy Tic Tacs, the repeating fish that the monk class gets. We are close to playing Ignis Science Man. I've kept everything that's like a 2-for-1 in my hand. Oof, pardon me. And I don't know if I will block this Hectize, because, like, who cares? Another Hectize? Get out of here. Alright, so, it's Forest. It's Forest! That's aggressive. I don't know if that's right. Play this. play this. Next, end turn. Yeah, that's, like, incredibly aggressive. I don't know if they're playing mono black. If that's the case, it might be correct for us to pitch Ignis if they do that again with the whole, like, discard a card nonsense. Okay. I'm getting a white source here. Fast pass. Because we already have the blue source. Primal Garuda. Wow. Is that wise to play this now? Or do I just Ignis here? For the 2-for-1 value that these things can attack through. Get the green source online. If I hit another land. If I hit another land. Resentful Revelation. Okay. What did they pitch or choose not to? Primal Garuda. Okay. They can sacrifice their Hecties to draw cards, which is pretty good. Sure. If they attack with their Ahriman, I am 100% like killing it with Garuda. Yeah, that's great. That's Garuda. Sorry. If I play Auracite, I could kill that. If I played Auracite, I was gonna say I could then play Paladin's Arms, but I don't have anything like really worth getting rid of here, right? No, wait, I can't do that. I don't know why I thought this was a land. If I play Auracite, I needed to draw land. Xenos Yea Galvus. Okay, so like, I have to kill that. They're gonna choose Primal Garuda, and they're gonna kill my Ignis and my Hecties. Yeah. Okay. Auracite. Bonk. Actually, I probably should have played Squall, huh? What is this equipped for? 4? Okay. What is this? Resentful Revelation for 6. Is that an instant? That's a sorcery. If they do that, that's like their whole turn. But also, like, they're not under that much pressure, and I'm almost hellbent. Plus, my Garuda's about to die. Which is, like, real rough. But also, I couldn't let them keep Xenos Yea Galvus out. Yep, that's their turn. Okay, so they're taking 6. Oh, sorry, not even 6. They're taking 4. That's right, the Garuda dies, like, immediately. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna play Squall. And I'm just gonna put this equipment on him. Because he's a 4/3 first striker with it, like that. Summon Primal Garuda, which kills that, yes. That's my token. What a shame. They had 2 of those, by the way. Ahriman, sure. This on you. Got Vigilance. I'm gaining 5. And then Steiner's going to be a 2-mana 4/3. Okay, so I'm gaining 5 still, but they're not going down on health. I'm playing the Steiner. And we'll play the land. End turn. I'm not going to move around my equipment, because, like, I do want to protect my Squall. Squall! Sure. Gain life, put a 1/1 counter on her. Gain life, put a 1/1 counter on her. End turn. If you feel like killing my Aerith, please. Primal Garuda. Oh no, not my Steiner. Steiner down. I attack with everything. Think? Oh, that's even better. Because I put on Zach Fair, and now I just get to I get to swing in. And they basically watch my creature eat their creature. That's kind of fun, right? Or maybe I just let Zach Fair, or maybe I just let Aerith die and pump these two, right? That might be the more correct thing. Yep, they were off of it. Good game. A lot of life gain though. That was great actually. Now that the creatures were doing the thing that they needed to do. Oh, here's our next opponent. We're 2-1 going into round 4 with I can't not draw the perfect mana base. Okay. Yeah, kill it. Please snap off your fire, your thunder magic. Please. Please. Ah. Scorpion Sentinel. Okay. Paladin Arms. Paladin Arms. Okay, no attacks here. That was like a perfect draw, by the way. We don't have that many birds or Choco, Seeker of Paradise, but he's seeking that paradise, baby. Okay. Let's see. I put this on this. I can get in with the Paladin. And I like, they're representing that they have the 2 mana. Yep. Yep. Sure. That's fine, I don't care. Let's see, this equips for 4, so let's just play the tap land and no attacks here. Like, that's way better for us, because now I can just play out Squall or Choco. Yep, no blocks. Take 1. That hurts a lot. Sefer Almacy. Alright, let's see. It's equips for 2, so it's 3-4. It's a double striker. Oh, I only have 1 white mana. Okay, so play that. I can only play 1 of these, that's the thing. Ah, okay. Or I could just put this on this guy, but then he gets double strike regardless. So, we're probably gonna have to deal with that, actually. He's a 3-2 with first strike and vigilance. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. And if he hits me, cast target instant or sorcery. Yeah, nah. I'd rather not. I'm sorry. Like, I don't think they have a trick in red to give trample in this set. Okay, so equip this to you. I don't have another. Sure. Sure. Like, okay, that was pretty good. Ouch. My pride. Yep. Gets double strike. We block it with this dork. Bonk. Dies, it makes a 1-1. Sage's Nunu-liths. Nunu. Nunu. Okay, so let's play this. They might have a counter. Okay. And let's equip our guy. No attacks. I think that's funny. Let's see. So it's any mana value 3 or less, right? So it can't be eject, but it can be thunder magic, which is a problemo. And they're like slowly whittling away. Dragoon's Wyvern. Okay. Ubugadna. Alright, so I think we play this. They got something. This, if anything, gets countered. I'm gonna crack this for a land. This Seafer's like a problem. Let's get another white source. Play the white source. I'm actually gonna put the Gubu Gardener in front of whatever they attack me with, but can't really like block here, you know. Sage's Newliths. If they start getting in the sky, that would like suck, but also did opponent just take off the entire last turn? They must be waiting for like something really juicy to counter. Okay. Alright, so there's no double striking here. Okay. So like that's not terrible. I think we just take the 5. Bonks. Oh, that's right. Fuck me. What am I thinking? Oh my god. Does it exile it at least? Exile it instead, yeah. They probably kill my Squall. Sure. Sure. What was I thinking? That was not wise. There's a big frog. I don't know. It's a 6/6. They might counter this though. Like I could see them countering this. Really? Okay. Get big frog. Big froge. Big froge. No attacks. Why did I do that? No attacks. Biggest frogus. Biggest frogus. At least the Gigantoad can block the Seifer. Okay. They hit us in the air for 6. Yep. Haste magic. 6/2. Am I dead? Oh no, I am dead. Good game. Holy crap. Build your own Ember Cleave. Jesus, we got stunted on there. Okay. That was bad for us. Battlefield. The only thing that came out of nowhere. I would never have seen that coming. The only thing I could have said was, it's possible that maybe I should have put the Paladin's armor on Aerith and just sent her in. But like, you know, I'm basically trading her for like this 4/4 at that point. You know, because they don't put Seifer in front of that. They just go like, all right, well, Scorpion Sentinel's dead. And I gain like 4 life. And that's not, I don't think, worth it. You know, leave match. Here's our next opponent. We are 2-2. We are 2-2. Dose and dose. This is keepable because we have a Plane Cycler. That's the only way I can keep it. But also if we just happen to draw a Plains. Nope. I'm not allowed. In turn. Poison the waters. I'm cycling this now, so I can get my planes because they can't touch it that way. I could see them taking like Orosite or Rydia's Return. Edelbert Steiner is my turn 2 play, right? But it's just a discard, right? Rydia's Return eventually can help us get these cards back. So unless they take Rydia's Return, like plan for the long game, right? Okay. Steiner! Rufu, Shinra. No attacks. Not like this. Not like this. Yep. They get a doggy, and I don't get the block. Sure. And a delivery Moogle. That would have been fantastic in this deck. It just basically draws you a 2-drop. And it's likely... Oh, it's Excalibur 2. Okay. So play that. And then we play Grahatia. No attacks. Please do not have removal spell. Them getting that means that they probably have some way of gaining life. Right? Probably. In some way, shape, or form to gain life. Of course. Of course you kill that. Yep, that sucks. I don't think we block here. I think I just crack back and... I'm gonna do this. I'm then going to get a Plains. Play the Plains. We're gonna play the Auracite. And take out the delivery removal because that's the most amount of life lost for us. We can get the Auracite and the Grahatia back with the Rydia's Return. Oh, that card can't get that, right? It's just artifact or creature. So they couldn't even touch my Rydia's Return. Never mind. We have access to, what, 7 mana? 7 mana is not bad. Excalibur 2. I would have liked the Excalibur 2. Adelbert Steiner loves Excalibur 2. He's like, oh, it's my favorite weapon. Opponent's not gaining life here, though. Sure. Okay, so... if I get back the Auracite and the Moogle, could be onto something. What's that cost? That costs most of my turn. Auracite. Oh, you know what? It's probably View Battlefield. Yeah, it's probably that and this. And the 2-drop. No attacks. Oof. Okay. Marlborough, eh? I discard this. What'd they hit? 3 real-ass cards. Okay. That's awful. Alright. Alright. This basically gains me 4 life. So we have 6, 7, 8. If I draw a land, we can do everything, right? Didn't draw a land. Okay. Play the Stave. Hadia. No attacks. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to hear out audio. Al Bed Salvagers. Okay. Gaius von Balsar. It's probably token. I want to say it's probably token. Non-token. Okay. I don't want to lose Steiner, but we do lose Steiner We draw a card. That does gain them life. Okay. Not great. I think we have to steal the Shinra, the Rufus Shinra. Yeah, we can't afford to take that. Cool, land. How do we win here? Huh? If I attack with Grahatia, it's not enough, but I can equip this onto Grahatia, make it a 4/6, and we're not attacking there. At least this is like good enough to block some of this, right? We now put it to our opponent to block this space. Sure, 6/6. Yep. Totally draws me a card. That's a land. Alright. I could attack with this. Gain a life. This probably... It doesn't even die. Like, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't even die. 4/6 next. No attacks, end turn. Like, they just don't block it. They just take the 4. So I think what I need to do is, like, if they attack with Marlborough, I double block it, right? They kill one of these things. I think I draw a card. Other creatures. Oh, it's other creatures. They could just swing out here. Okay. Please do not have the thing. Okay. Sure. 7/6. Not good. No, it's not good. I could attack. It puts me to basically dead. You know what? Actually, I'm putting this back on you. Next. No attack. End turn. Like, I can't even use my Choco right now. I want to use my Choco, but we can't. We can't. We just can't. Squall is likely just dying here. Yeah, I just put the Squall in front of this. I gain 3. Yep. Okay. This allows me to at least use Choco. Okay. Cycle this to hopefully get something. Oh my god. Cool. I should have just attacked. With that, with that. We aren't dead, right? We're not dead. It's just, like, I need something to remove all this equipment, realistically. Delivery Moogle gets them another piece of equipment. Or a White Mage's Staff. What could I possibly... What could be good here? Gigantoad would not even be big enough, right? Rydia's Return we already used. White Aurosite number 3 just removes the Shinra, Rufus Shinra, but doesn't, like, take care of the issue that he creates. Yeah, I figured they had another one of those. White Mage's Staff. Yep. That's absolutely abysmal for us. Oh, just hit me already. I think they 100% send everything at me. Okay. Yeah, split the difference. That actually makes sense, to be perfectly honest. Wow. What did I say about Gigantoad? It's not enough. Because then they equip this, and then they fly over. And turn. And they hit us, yeah. Oh, they could put, like, everything on that thing, too. Yeah, good game. Because they literally just end that, and then the Dark Knight's Greatsword. Ugh. Ah! Alright, alright. That was unfortunate. That was an unfortunate draft. I think I got married to my first pick way too hard, right? If we look back at it, I was like, ooh, a Yuna and a Garnet, but then like I have none. I have none of the what's it called? What are they called? Guardian Forces, Summons, right? Summons the bad term here. The enchantment creatures, as they're all known as in this format. I don't know what my lane was possibly supposed to be. Maybe it was supposed to be black-white sacrifice, right? Because like the Grahatia? I don't know how this is pronounced. Aunt Graha. I don't... Is that a guy? I don't know. Anyway. Grahatia. This card's actually fantastic. I didn't realize this would be so good. The fact that it gets you so many cards. But this is more for the sacrifice deck, which we are not in. Did I draft anything that would have been particularly good in any of these matches? I don't think the Cloud of Darkness nor the X-Death would have been good to add to this deck. And the Yuna just doesn't do anything because we don't have enough targets for it. Like, you want to have like maybe 5 or so targets and then hope to get one of them with Yuna. But anyway, that's been it. That's been it from me, friends. If you've enjoyed that, please like, share, subscribe. We're going to be doing more of these. I've been looking forward to a new format. I do like that this format's a lot less complex feeling. It feels less complex. I might be wrong. I might be 100% wrong. I might be like the biggest dingus in the world. It does feel a little faster, though, because there's a lot of, especially in these multiverse legends, whatever they want to call them on the bonus sheet, some of these cards are just like, this is silly, right? Like First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, makes all of your equipment cost that much less. Cool, but just didn't get enough equipment. That's my fault. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, okay? We're gonna wish that this was closer to triple triad, maybe. I actually still have my triple triad cards from way back in the day. They printed some Bandai. Bandai made some back in like, oh god, in the year it was like 98. I still have them. I have them someplace, but I don't want to dig them out. I'll maybe post a picture of them on the general. But yeah, have a great evening. Drink some water, okay? All right, bye.